I don't regret calling the referendum. I obviously wish that my side had won and that we had stayed in the European Union rather than left the European Union. But Britain is a democracy, and it's important that we decide these matters in a democratic way. And my view was and remains that a referendum was becoming inevitable. Why do I say that? Well, because the European Union was changing and changing in front of our eyes. What was initially an association of member states that was largely about trade and cooperation was becoming more and more of a political union. And I think the crucial moment was when Europe decided to have its own currency, the euro, and this created huge tensions for a country like Britain that wanted to keep its own currency, the pound sterling, but wanted to be a full participating member of the European Union. And these tensions were growing and growing. And I was trying to address those as Prime Minister, trying to keep Britain out of, for instance, bailout schemes for other Eurozone countries. And this game became harder and harder to do. So I believed we needed to have a new settlement. It was inevitable that a referendum would accompany that. I've written a lot about how perhaps we could have improved that new settlement and how perhaps we could have got the timing of the referendum better. We perhaps could have made our arguments better. But the idea that Britain, still the fifth largest economy in the world, was going to be able to just not address this issue and just go along with what others wanted, I think is not right. So I don't regret holding a referendum. I wish we had won the referendum. But nonetheless, as I say, Britain is the fifth or perhaps the sixth largest economy in the world. It's perfectly possible for us to have a relationship with Europe, which is one of friendship and partnership and cooperation and good neighborliness, but one where we're not actually a member of the European Union. And the negotiations are ongoing at the moment to try and negotiate that partnership agreement. I believe they will be successful. They have to be sorted out before the end of this year, but I'm confident they will be. And perhaps then we will be perhaps happier neighbors of the European Union than perhaps when we were tenants of the European Union. We'll be happier neighbors rather than slightly unhappy tenants. And that's the relationship I hope we'll be able to achieve in the future.